Pokemon go to the polls. Let's rant. And cut. Alright, it's no secret that I love Pokemon. I got a Meowth snapback on because the kids love snapbacks. I got a Halucha vinyl up there. I love Pokemon. Pokemon is so nostalgic to me. Pokemon is crucial in the development of young Grant. Now, when I heard Pokemon Go was coming and I'd be able to catch Pokemans in the wild, in the real world, naturally, I was super stoked. But I downloaded it, and after about 3 hours of waiting for the server to first start working, I was disappointed immediately. Pokemon Go is trash. Pokemon Go f*** yourself. It's awful. Nothing ever works. It's just an excuse to get fat people out and walking. Nostalgic 90s fat kids go out walking. That's all Pokemon Go is for. There's no substance to it. The best part about Pokemon is the strategizing and the battling, and all of that is gone. All of that is thrown to so that they can get fat people off the couch paying for microtransactions. Oh my god.
This is so angry.
Now, I feel like Niantic, the studio behind this game, is just feeding off of people's nostalgia and not actually bringing anything that people loved about Pokemon. The thing people loved about Pokemon was not the capturing of the Pokemon. Nobody cares. You only caught the good Pokemon anyway, or the cool looking ones. Now you get stuck with 600 Rattatas and like 85 Pidgeys. Nobody gives a about Rattata and Pidgey. Everybody wants the Kangaskhans and the Aerodactyls. And you know what? The first generation of Pokemon suck anyway. There's not a single good Pokemon in the first generation outside the legendaries. Suck it, Gen 1ers. Pokemon don't really start getting cool until about Gen 2. When you get your Typhlosions and your Shuckles. Shuckle's awesome. Shuckle's super cool. Look at him. Look at Shuckle. Now, Pokemon Go is cool concept, I guess. Basically all it is I just got a phone call. Pokemon Go, all it does is you walk around and you try to find Pokemon. When the game first dropped, it told you roughly how far away a certain Pokemon was, but that's gone now, so now you just have to walk aimlessly until you hope you find this wandering around. I don't want to walk 2.5 miles to find a Pidgey. Nobody likes Pidgey. Pidgey doesn't even evolve into anything cool. The game's a mess too. The servers never work, you can never connect, and it's just annoying. It's also just a lazy overlay on, what's it called, Ingress? Ingress. It's an old game, I don't know. It's the same thing, just with stupid different name, and it's obviously for Europeans because it's a terrible European name. Suck it, Europe. Pokemon Go is, again, another lazy cash-in on the Pokemon name. And basically it's Nintendo being desperate for any sort of money because the Wii U is trash. Now, the real Pokemon game is coming out in November. That's Pokemon Sun and Moon, and that game looks awesome. That game is actually Pokemon. Pokemon Go is just for filthy casuals. Filthy, dirty Pokemon casuals who can't play the real games because they can't figure out that Psychic is stronger than fighting. Now, don't get me started on the stupid 3-team allegiance garbage. Get out of here.
Go team Misfit!
Anybody in the real world would choose a team with Zapdos. Moltres is a piece of and Articuno's a flamboyant twat. Pokemon Go is awful. It's really bad. But in all seriousness, the reasons it's bad are because it's choppy, it never works, it was sloppily thrown together, it's just a cheap overlay of Ingress. And I guess it's cool that it gets people out and walking, in all seriousness, whatever. If that's what it takes to get you off the couch and moving, go for it. Go you. If it had battling, I guess I'd probably like it a bit more, because I'd have some sort of strategy. But other than that, it's the art style is completely different than regular Pokemon, and I don't know why that is. It's just, I don't like it. It's sloppy and it's lame. It's really, really lame. It's just a cash-in, trying to get microtransactions. I think I've said that like 3 times, but it's a cheap mobile game for filthy casuals, and I don't like it. I just want Pokemon Sun and Moon. Give me real Pokemon, Nintendo. I don't need this Niantic rip-off bullshit anymore. Guys, I don't know if this is long enough.
It isn't.
But to actually dive into it and realize why I don't like Pokemon Go, it's mostly for what I've already said. It just doesn't feel like Pokemon. All the good parts of Pokemon are missing. Nobody just plays Pokemon to catch the Pokemon and fill out a Pokedex. The real reason actual Pokemon fans play is to strategize, come up with an efficient team to take down all 8 gyms, and then eventually the Pokemon League. And then beyond that, the end game is even more important, which is battling with other players, and none of that exists in Pokemon Go yet. So it was almost worthless to even launch it until any of that core mechanical fun from the actual Pokemon series is there. I don't think Nintendo actually had any control over this game. They just licensed out the name to Niantic and hoped for the best. And it just had a sloppy launch. Nobody could ever connect to the servers, and I think for the most part that's fixed, but you never really know. I guess the cool part about Pokemon Go is it's bringing some people together, and then they're going out and going Pokemon hunting with their friends, getting drunk and doing Pokemon Go bar crawls, but other than that, it's just a bare bones skeleton of what could have been a good mobile Pokemon game that would appeal to the masses. I mean, I guess it already appeals to masses, so I'm in the minority here. But as an actual Pokemon fan, I think it kind of sucks. You're stuck getting Rattatas and Pidgeys forever. You'll occasionally find a Caterpie if you like bug types, but nobody likes bug types. But outside of that, you don't get anything. If you could join Team Rocket, I think I'd like it more. If I could run around and mug kids and steal their Pokemon, I think I would enjoy the game more. But unfortunately, I just have to get up and walk around aimlessly until I find something. Those are my thoughts and feelings on Pokemon Go. Hopefully it will grow and get better, but I don't see much hope for it. Then again, mobile games are not actual games, so it's whatever. You can talk trash about this video all you want if you like mobile games, but if you like mobile games, you probably also like Donald Trump. So just be on the lookout for the real Pokemon games. Pokemon Sun and Moon, not a sponsor. I'm just really excited for those games because they look like there's something really special to those. Those come out November 19th, 18th, 20th. Somewhere in November they come out. Until then, please like this video. Check out the previous Grants Rants where I talk about how much I hate Jared Leto. Maybe I need to make a more positive Grants Rants at some point. I'm talking about something I love instead of things I hate. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to the Leather Armchair Society. If you didn't like this video, stop watching it. If you're still watching it at this point, I mean, I guess you liked it okay. Have a good night, everybody.